Age of the Ring has changed all of its rune art to be uniquely its own.
You know this? How? I have seen it.
What's up? Ooh, look at this new 2DR. I love that. Yeah, pay attention. Alright. It's been far too long since I made one of these. Today's video is basically me reacting to the new 2D art that Age of the Ring has for Rhun, and it's also, as I was saying, it's also me talking about what's next for A Shadow in the East. And also this other mod project I have going on. Or rather, the other mod projects, plural, that I have going on. Yes. And, yeah, I love this. I love that Rhune's got its own, like, command point logo now. It's so awesome. Yay, archery. Even pops up in the... Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. Let's see. What do I want for resources? How about... Well, I do want cavalry to keep costing less, so how about I just build more farms? And I should probably build more foundries too, huh? Oh, crap. Get him! Surf archers, get him! Condishman, get him! Get him before the archers take all your kills! Yay! You work together! Yay! Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, you fail. Hey, did you know, people in my audience, did you know that the Age of the Ring team did a thing called the Dwarf Holds Mod Redux? It's a pretty cool thing. You should really check it out. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, the wards. These people get to destroy a warg layer. Noise. Yes. Yeah, get 'em. Get 'em. Oh boy. I just felt like going about it like that. Um, yeah, earlier I mentioned other mod projects. One of these is a standalone mod for Battle for Middle Earth 2. Well, not standalone in the sense that I'm sure many of you are thinking of, but maybe I should rephrase that. I'm making my own separate mod for Battle for Middle Earth 2, vanilla Battle for Middle Earth 2, without even Rise of the Witch King. Yeah. And, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I do know but I can tell you that it's got, or is going to change all the mortal orcs to be like the upright, like well armored and burgundy clothed ones you see in Return of the King. Well, not all the mortal orcs, just the mortal orcs that fight. The mortal orcs that work will basically. Oh, hold up. Will basically look like this guy. Yeah, and the reason for that is I'd like to utilize the new permission granted by Age of the Ring team to use a giant amount of their 3D and 2D art as much as possible, while still making a lot, and I do mean a lot, of the meshes in the mod myself. Models and animations, etc. I want to make my own animations. Even for things like Easterling Pikeman that I'm technically borrowing the Age of the Ring art for, I still want to make custom animations for that. And custom animations for tons and tons of other stuff in too. Oh wow. Not gonna lie, I do love these new Gondor structures. Very well put together. I adore it. Yes. Hey, speaking of that, hey orc that works. Build me a stable. Hey other orc that works. Build me a siege works. Like I'll still have my yay. I'll still have a Shadow in the East going on for Age of the Ring, but I don't think I'll be utilizing that Erebor era swap mechanic for anything. I think instead I'll be building upon the expanding upon the adventure faction of Rhun and yeah. And I'll be expanding other factions too to include more representation of more of the populace of Rhun. Ooh, nice. Because not all the inhabitants of Rhun were. Oh, oh. Oh, man. Hey, Builder, fix that. Fix the command limit issue. But yeah, I'm also thinking about. Like, I'm still going to give Rune Faction more of its own architecture. Yeah, and I'm also going to include. I'm also going to include the the four Runish dwarf clans in my sub mod. Stiffbeards and Iron Fists will be, out of whom the Stiffbeards and Iron Fists will be in Erebor, specifically Ironfoot's yeah, will be in Erebor. Yeah, they'll be in Erebor, including the adventure faction of Durin's Folk, but not the adventure faction of Battle of Five Armies, mind you. Oh crap! Do something! You guys do something! Do something! Stonefoots and Blacklocks, they will be in this alternate faction of Rune that I'm playing right here. Yes. That's what's coming for 0.2. I changed my mind about not only making it for 8.3.1, but I also changed my mind about utilizing the era swap mechanic so much. Can you believe I'm getting siege engines out before getting cavalry out? Aren't I absurd in that way? Wow, look how affordable cavalry is. Actually, on second thought, hmm, really wanted to open fire, didn't ya? Also thinking about what else? I was given the brilliant idea by mod team member Age of the Ring mod team member Sydney. From him. I got the brilliant idea to make the Onyx Emperor character a tier 4 spellbook summon. Let me show you where I'll put it. It'll be replacing Eye of Sauron. Unlike Karanox, Onyx Emperor will be a permanent summon that can only use once per skirmish game, once per game, and he'll basically he'll basically be the character of Wolfsjig Vaughn that I made up to be like the main villain of the Battle of Dale story. In terms of what he wow, somebody really loves fire over there. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh crap! I was saying stuff about how I'm gonna go about this Onyx Emperor Spellbook summon. He'll be a permanent summon. He'll have two command sets he can toggle between: Royal powers and fire and flame powers. His flame powers will draw inspiration from Sabak, as seen in the 2022 movie that I know most people don't like, Black Adam. I know most people don't. I know why most people don't. I know I've said this in previous videos, but I realize that people don't like it because of, oh, Gandalf just died. I know most people dislike it because of Dwayne Johnson's ego getting in the way of it going anywhere, commercially or in terms of reception in general. But I agree that's a problem, but I don't hold it against the film. Instead, I find more in the film to like than to dislike. And that's all I'm going to say about thoughts on the film as a whole. But back to talking Onyx Emperor here. Yeah, my Onyx Emperor Spellbook Summon Tier 4 is going to. Yeah, I have a concept art and everything going for what he's going to look like, what he's going to. I even have the voice impression that I want to do for like what he sounds like. Yeah. Ooh. Luckily, the Age of the Ring team's creating a one-time permanent character summon for Erebor, the during the Deathless summon. So I could just use the code for that and apply it to making a permanent tier 4 Onyx Emperor summon for Ultimate Faction Rhun. And I will too. I'm not just yapping. I mean, I've done an Shadow in the East for a version of Age of the Ring before. Those of you who are on the mod team are fellow Age of the Ring fans, do you remember a Shadow in the East 0.1 and how it was made for Age of the Ring 8.2? It's on my ModDB page. Oh, this 2D art's not as new as this 2D art, but it's still awesome. Oh, I need more farms. I need more foundries. How about just new foundries? How about that? What the? Ah, get him! Ooh, snap! Uh-oh. Oh, that was the wrong move. Here we go. Yeah! Mm-hmm. Alright, get him. Come on. Damn it! Alright, you guys get him. I need to heal some of my guys. There we go. I love how, and this has been a thing about alternate faction runes since Age of the Ring 8.0, is that I love how it's got like, I love the fact that it has more gameplay elements in common with good factions than with other evil factions. Specifically in terms of like being able to heal people. Yeah, that's really my favorite. That's really the highlight for me. Being able to heal my dudes. Oh crap, holy! Yes. Yes, indeed you do. Whoa! Yes. Mm. Oh, somebody forgot to claim the. What are these? Ah! Yes. I'm I always reach a point when I play either Age of the Ring or BFME 2 where I'm only building resource buildings for command points. Yes, please. Can I be honest? Like, mixed feelings here. I always loved the. I noticed the Easterlings. Cool. I noticed the Easterlings have two different voices. One in Battle for Middle Earth 1, the other in Battle for Middle Earth 2 and Rise of the Witch King. And they were both done by the same voice actor, Joe White, I think his name is. Even though all of that is true, I've always loved the Game 1 Easterling voiceover, but at the same time, always hated the Game Two's Easterling voiceover. Or, put it differently, I always loved the one that sounded like this, but always hated the one that sounded like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the spout off of honesty I needed to get off my chest in this video. Let's do this. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. That was fun. Now what to talk about? Oh yes. Yeah. Now let's talk about. Oh yes. Oh yes. I went to this convention in Hartford, Connecticon this year. That was a shit ton of fun. Huh. My first swear in the video. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I first I met up with. Well, I'm gonna talk about everything I did after getting my badge, my membership badge. But yeah, after getting my membership badge, first thing I did was get in line for lunch while at the same time bumping into two good friends of mine, Ken and Jeff. They're both really good people, really cool people too. One of them, Jeff in particular, and I'm sure a handful of you at least might already know this, actually shared a fan map I did for what I wanted my Age of the Ring submod map map of Rhun to be like. What I wanted it to be like at the time. The time in this case being like early 2020s. He did that, and just one part of his deviant art was that, and the rest of it is just stories he writes of like alternate takes on like that take place in favorite fictional worlds of his. Um, so yeah, Jeff's cool, Ken's cool. Then then I hung out with them for a few hours. Then they left. I stayed. I got to do a photo op with the Channel Awesome owner and the guy who owns and runs Channel Awesome right here on YouTube, Doug Walker. Very funny guy. Very funny guy. And he was very chill at Connecticon too. Very happy to do a selfie with me and everything. So that was fun. What else did I do at Connecticon? I This foundry's about to fucking die, isn't it? But yeah, I think I only chatted with like one other celebrity guest besides him. Yeah, only one other celebrity guest, and then I moved on to bumping into a colleague who I think I'm turning into a friend by the name of Ryan, which leads right into another fun topic for you all. I know many Ryans. I have a colleague who I feel like is becoming more and more of a friend named Ryan. I have a cousin named Ryan, and I have oh yeah, and thirdly, I have God, I have this money that I'm not using, and I have a friend who I know through the same outlet as I know Ken and Jeff through, who's you guessed it, whose name is Ryan. I love that Mordor's version of industry can be used on foundries. It's so awesome. God, I need to build some towers, don't I? All right, people. All right, builders. Yes. I want to build towers. I know I'm repeating myself from previous videos, but I don't like the way that the upgrade Easterling Garrison to level X options are priced. Like, I would have liked to see level 3 cost more than level 2, but it's the opposite way around, which to me just makes no sense. But something I'm going to fix in the next version of A Shadow in the East. Currently available version is for 8.2, which is an obsolete version of Age of the Ring, let's say. But I brought that up already too, didn't I? Come on. Yes! My homie from within the Age of the Ring fanon. Oh, I love this too. The Select All Heroes button got its own faction logo now. Awesome! Yay! Yeah. Yay. Axemen. Yeah, is what it is. Wow. Only builders could repair things. What else? Well, that's why I'm not using it, because I don't have enough command points. Maybe I should use a giant chunk of it on building new farms. You know what? I'm not going to make the made up word joke this time. I need more variety in the jokes I make, I feel like. Yeesh. Is there a trebuchet over here somewhere? No, it's just really damaged from the people attacking it while it was building up. That's fucked up! Ooh, time for a bit of preemption! Yes. This is gonna be fun. Zoom on in. Ooh, snap. Yes. God, this frame rate, man. Oof. This frame rate sucks. Hmm. Go back here. Level 5 already. This guy is versatile. I love that. I love that shit. So good. One can consider this video the one where I discovered that I don't really have to swear all that much to keep my viewers' attention. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, why are you guys doing nothing about this trebuchet problem? There we go. That's more like it. Mm-hmm. Italy, 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 Italy. Nice. I'm sure it doesn't. Is that so? Yes. Oh, here we go. Here they are. I love it. Hey, what the hell? Oh, excuse me. That's from the book, isn't it? I really should get lossless scaling for future videos, shouldn't I? Frame rate is 12. Mm, no, you're not. I just accidentally clicked where I didn't want to. That's all. No biggie. Ooh, here we go. This will be fun. Bye bye. Yes. Yay. I don't talk much at this point, do I? I think I addressed everything I wanted to address to you, my audience. So, yeah. So from here, you get to just watch me conquer this in-game enemy. I'm pretty sure I'll brainstorm other stuff to talk about, but it's gonna be kind of hard to do when I'm at this point and have addressed everything I wanted to address, topic-wise. I don't think I talked about Eastron, my Edine submod on this channel yet, did I? No, I didn't. Let me see if I can sum it up briefly. Let me see if I can sum that up briefly. But yeah, it basically is gonna make Rhun its own faction, and oh, it's not only going to make Rhun its own faction, it's also going to add in the Stiffbeards and Iron Fists to the Dwarven faction, specifically the Erebord sub-faction of it, and it's going to add Stonefoots and Blacklocks in as basically a sub-faction recruited from the Outpost by the Easterling player. Yeah, that's how it's going to go. Eastron. For those of you curious about what my Easterling castle for Edine and for Battle for Middle Earth 1 will be like, basically just a square, thick enough walls for an entire platoon to walk along, and oh, and it's gonna have a double door gate in the front. Sweet, I win! Yay! All right, so that was fun. I I did pause a lot while speaking, like I often do, but eh. Ooh, what's this? This is the other thing I wanted to react to 2D Art Rise. A new scoreboard icon. That is beautiful. I can't tell if this is supposed to be a shade of brown or a shade of gold, though. And even then, that's not a complaint. It's just a question. All right, so yeah, that was cannons are always. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.